Hi everybody, it's me, Miss Lisa, and welcome to Stitch Kids. Today the project we are going to work on is a Punky Puppet. To complete this project, you will need a craft kit from the South Huntington Public Library. Your craft kit includes one Argyle sock, two pom-poms, two giant googly eyes, a bundle of yarn, two pieces of felt, one pink and one red, a big button, some regular thread, and two cardboard shapes. You will need to provide glue or a hot glue gun, your sewing kit, which includes pins and needles, and a pair of scissors. When you've gathered everything together, we can get started. The first step in creating your Punky Puppet is to create the mouth. The mouth is made from cardboard, which is nice and stiff, and it gives your puppet's face some shape. To create the mouth, you will use the circle cardboard shape that is in your kit. So grab the circle and cut it in half. Then you are going to glue the two halves of the circle to the pink felt square. And you may use regular glue, tacky glue, or hot glue. I'm going to use hot glue today because it dries a little faster. And of course, if you are using hot glue, be sure you have a grown-up helping you because the hot glue gun can be very hot. Okay, and we're going to glue them very close together like this. This is what will make the mouth flexible. Okay, after the cardboard is glued to the felt, use your scissors to trim the excess felt away from the cardboard. Go ahead and trim carefully, take your time. And now what you will end up with is a felt circle. Okay, time to put the mouth onto the puppet's body. So in this case, the mouth is on what would be the foot of the sock. And we put the mouth up by the toe of the sock, leaving the heel free. So you'll need to do a little bit of arranging here with your sock. Go ahead and put your hand into the sock and spread your hand out as if it were a foot. And now you have the foot part of your sock facing up. Here's the heel and here is the toe. Use your glue to glue the cardboard part of your circle to the toe of your sock, keeping the cut part of the cardboard, oh, how can we say this? You want the cut to be perpendicular to the side. Or you could say you want the cut to be parallel to the top. This is so your puppet has a mouth that will move up and down like this. So we'll put some glue on the back of the cardboard. And place it at the toe end of your sock. You can test it out by putting your hand inside and going like this. And now you see your puppet can talk. All right. While we've got the puppet lying on its back, we'll add a tongue using the red felt. And you can make the tongue any shape or size that you would like. Be creative here. There's no pattern, and there's no right way and no wrong way. So I made mine that's kind of a I don't know, like a little half oval or a mountain shape maybe. I'm going to put a line of glue across one end and glue it into the fold of the mouth. There we go. Now your Punky Puppet can stick its tongue out at people. Okay, while your puppet is drying, we'll work on creating some hair. I think I neglected to mention that there are actually 3 cardboard pieces in your kit. The last 2 you have look like this. We're going to work with the rectangle and your bundle of yarn. Okay, so this is fun. Take your rectangle and your yarn, hold one end of the yarn against the rectangle, and wrap all of the yarn in your bundle around the rectangle. This is going to make nice thick hair for your puppet. And just keep on going. If you decide later that you don't want this much hair, that's okay. You can make that choice after you see how much hair you end up with. Okay. And now you are going to cut one end of the yarn, leaving the other end together. So you're going to cut through all of the hair like so. Okay. Now take one piece of yarn from your bundle, lay it out in front of you on the table, lay the rest of the hair in the middle of that piece of yarn, and tie it tightly, like so. Give it a double knot so it stays nice and secure. There you go. Now these ends can just go back in with the rest of the hair. And there is some hair for your Punky Puppet. All right, now let's assemble the puppet's face. To assemble the puppet's face, we're going to start with the nose and work our way back to the hair. So for this, you will need this kind of funny shaped piece of cardboard. You will turn over the puppet, put the piece of cardboard inside all the way down to the nose. This is going to keep you from sewing the end of your puppet together when you add the button nose. To add the button nose, you will need a needle from your sewing kit, and it will be a needle with a very small eye because we are just using thin, regular thread. All right, remove some thread from your little cardboard spool. Probably need, an arm's length or so, and cut it away. Now you can use your needle threader to get the thread through this very tiny needle eye. It might even be hard to get the threader in. This is so small. There we go. The wire part of the needle threader is through the eye. You can see that there. I'm going to put the end of the thread through the wire and gently pull through the eye of the needle. Pull the thread all the way through. Now you can set the needle threader aside. And we are going to match both ends of thread together and tie a double knot at the end. There we go. Okay. Now, decide where you would like your puppet's nose to be. That looks good. So what I'm going to do is sew through the end of the sock like this, like I'm making a stitch, and bring the needle through one of the holes in the button and pull. Now I'm going to go through a hole opposite where I came up, pick up the sock underneath with the needle, and you can't go all the way through your sock because you've got that hard cardboard underneath there. So you're going to pick up and push the needle through where it came in originally and pull again to secure the button. Now come up through the hole that you came up before, pull, and come down opposite, grab your fabric and pull. Okay, let's do that one more time. So we'll make 3 stitches to secure this part of the button. Come up, go down opposite, pick up your sock underneath there, and push through. Very good. Now you're going to come up next to where you were just working. Push the needle in across from where the needle came up. Grab the sock with the needle and pull. There's 1 stitch. Come up, go across, grab the thread, grab the sock and pull. Come up, go down across from where you came up, grab the sock and pull through. And now we're going to tie it off underneath here as close to the button as you can get. So we'll put the needle through the stitches you just made, pull, put the needle through the loop there, and pull again to make a knot. And let's do it one more time just to keep that nose nice and secure with a double knot. And now you can trim away the thread and any other loose thread that you might end up seeing from the other side of your button. So I can't grab that. There we go. Okay, there you go. And now there's your nose. For the eyes, oh, my nose is a little off center. Oh well, that's all right. It's supposed to be punky, right? Okay, now for the eyes, decide where you would like the eyes to go and use your glue to secure the pom-poms in place first. Add some glue to the bottom. And I would suggest adding some glue to the middle so the eyes don't separate when you are playing with your puppet. There we go. When your glue is dry, you can add the googly eyes. Put some glue on the back and push them into the front of the pom-poms, like so. There we go. Okay, so far so good. Nose and eyes. Now it is time for hair. And the hair will go right behind the eyes. So to secure the hair, you'll work in very much the same way that you worked to secure the button nose. You may have some white thread still on your needle. If you do, put a double knot at the tail end. If you don't, you can reload your needle with some thread. You should still have more on your spool. double up your thread and make a double knot at the end. Now, decide where you would like the hair to go, and you are going to put the needle into the sock, pushing it against the cardboard, and coming up on the other side of where the hair is going to be. You can kind of see how the needle is laying there, and push it all the way through, but don't pull all the way to your thread, to the end of your thread. You're going to put the needle through this loop at the tail and pull it tight, like so. And that's going to secure the hair onto your puppet. But just to be safe, let's make a couple more loops. So we'll put the needle in to the sock, push the needle out right about where the thread came out the first time, and pull. And you'll see that when you pull tight, the white thread is disappearing into your yarn. You're not able to see it, which is good. And let's do that one more time. Put the needle in right about where you did the previous 2 times. Push it through the sock, coming out right about where it came out before. There you go. Okay, now we can tie a knot. So you'll want to find your stitches underneath there, push the hair out of the way, put the needle through your stitch, and it looks like you'll make a loop, put the needle through the loop and pull to make a knot. Do it one more time to make a double knot. Where's that loop? There we go. And pull again. And then cut the thread as close to the knot as you can. And if you have any stray thread on the other side, you can trim that too. I see some white thread right there, so we'll trim that away. Okay, there we go. And there is your Punky puppet. Let's try it on and see how it looks. Before you try on your puppet, you'll want to remove the piece of cardboard that you put inside and set that aside. You don't need it anymore because now your puppet is ready to play. You can also style your puppet's hair. If you've got a ribbon or some extra yarn at home, you can put the hair up. You could give your puppet 2 braids or 2 ponytails, or you can just let your puppet look wild and loose like this. No matter what you do, I hope you had fun making the puppet, and I hope you have fun playing with your puppet, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Take care.